play a little bit of Rishi's Jungle Jades for us.
Oh, okay.
In doubles.
Yeah, he was sitting and trolling me earlier when we were playing some Ultimate.
Was he trolling you?
The thing is, actually, with him, you don't know. It's the same with Westbolts. Yeah. Troll or not, you can't really tell sometimes. Anyway, we're getting right into losers. Oh, and early. All right. 7 against 8 stocks again.
Yeah.
That's,
this time it's PewPewU.
Oh yeah, PewPewU is really. Oh no!
Oh my God!
So unfortunate.
I have almost never seen PewPewU lose 2 stocks in 20 seconds. First of all, in any game, but in doubles especially.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate, missing that.
That's like literally what we were talking about before, right? Where the way that iBDW and Fiction can kind of win these games is if CLG are truly playing a little sloppier today than normal, then that means they're not that farther behind them, right? That they can't win.
Yeah, they're already. PewPewU a little bit uncertain. I wonder if these 2 SDs made him like second guess himself there, because that's an easy edge card actually.
Yeah.
Great SDI by Kevin. Yeah, this is a rare sight, seeing PewPewU in 1 stock, everyone else at 3. Yep, the early upbees. Yeah, iBDW and Fiction really need to take advantage of those early upbees more.
Yeah.
Haven't punished a single one so far as I remember.
Right now they're mostly sitting pretty. I like how they are kind of setting up on both of the platforms together. Yeah, right now it seems like PewPewU is such a weak point for CLG that they should try to pressure it even more.
Yeah, because like a lot of times when you are playing bad, you don't want to give that person time. Right,
yeah.
You want to, keep pushing.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They are able to put SFAT off the map. Oh, that was so smart. I had no... I was like, what is this guy doing with this light shield?
I've actually seen none use that type of stuff, mainly on Yoshi's, but yeah, I haven't really seen anyone besides him do it.
It takes so much time, I think, to set up that it really takes these very specific conditions where SFAT has to be dead and PewPewU has to be off stage. It's a good setup. Oh, off the top, this is really nice from Fiction and iBDW. They're coming in hot.
Great save by PewPewU, but I was about to say, just take the ledge.
Nice.
Yeah, great shine.
And now SFAT kind of in a bind. 1v2, 137%. This is and they didn't just win by the 2 stocks that PewPewU threw away. They won pretty solidly even apart from that, if they are able to close it out. My apologies, SFAT. Make the comeback. Let's go. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very, very bad start by CLG.
Yeah.
But they were, picking up the pieces a little bit. But, yeah.
It kind of lets you reset easier after the game. Like, even if in the game you feel suffocated and choking and you feel kind of bad about what happened, especially if you're PewPewU, after the game I feel like you can snap. You could be like, that game doesn't really exemplify like a huge problem in our game plan. We can try it. We just need to not, throw ourselves off the ledge.
Yeah, kind of just like laugh it off and,
right.
Get back into it. It was, 1 game.
That being said, I'm feeling this Fiction and iBDW team. I want to see what they got for us. If they got some team combos on FD. Yeah. Every time they seem to be continually going for a sandwich and trying to get SFAT and PewPewU together in this game. And every time that they start to split it off into like an AB-AB, they kind of have one person try to punch through, run past Marth to be able to get back to the sandwich. I think because if you let Marth have both of the spacies on one side of the stage to him, it lets him just like very, very easily create a zone of control.
Yeah, that's very, very true actually. And Mars backer is not really that good to be like, get off me move.
No.
Like his fair is like much, much better for that. So as you said, like, yeah, having them in front, great advantage.
Yeah, this is what we're talking
about. That was a beautiful Nair. Marth's Nair is actually quite hard to team combo with due to the fact that it's 2 hits.
Yeah.
But that was great usage by PewPewU.
The quadruple side B. Oh, SFAT. Looking good on the right side, but
yeah,
the
that's
escape.
The high uppy, avoiding the backer.
Yeah.
A lot of times in these scenarios, I like to shine, jump, and then just re-grab the ledge on reaction. It's a very good like counter to that specific uppy.
Really good recovery so far by iBDW and Fiction, but they're just taking so much percent that eventually, like, the game runs out, right? You don't have any tools left. Nice. That was a really big swing because previous to that point, they were both up, not necessarily clean stocks, but only mid, you know, high-ish percents. They still had like a lot of mileage. They could have gotten both iBDW and Fiction to high percent, but getting the double edge guard, I think, brings the game almost back to even. Let's see if we could get a save. Oh!
Yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Yeah, 2 great edge guards by both PewPewU and SFAT.
Yeah. This is really hard for, I think that's iBDW, yeah?
Yeah, at this stage you get chain grabbed by both characters.
Oh. Oh. Gross.
Yeah, that was a very, very solid last stock.
Yeah. There was a split second where it was even, and then it fell apart. All right.
Yeah, it's like so brutal on that stage as well. It's like... Yeah, no, easy task beating them on that stage. Especially with, like, double spacey. Like, it's so scary because, like, regardless of who you're fighting, as we said, like, yeah, you can get chain grabbed.
Considering the counter pick. All right. I like Pokemon Stadium. Leans on the vertical kill power a lot. Gives them some platforms to avoid the chain grabs. I think CLG is not unhappy about this.
No, this is actually one of the stages they tend to pick, you know, quite a lot. So I think they're all right with this stage. SFAT taking a little bit too much time on the ledge there, getting interrupted.
Every time PewPewU jumps to combo a Fox when the other Fox isn't in hit stun off stage, I like hold my breath a little bit. I'm like, okay. So he's getting the combo on iBDW, commits the jump. How does Fiction find his way in? And it's like, if SFAT isn't on him, then it leads to this scenario, right? Where maybe your partner got a lot of percent, but you're able to trade.
Quick Shinebacker.
Oh, the 1v2.
Yeah, they were both acting immediately after that up throw. That was like a sign of not, you know, super synchronized.
Yeah.
Like after up throw, you need one of the Foxes to act, and then the other.
Yeah, the double up smash too. They literally clanked with each other's up smash and were able to get it through. This stage in this game has been really good for iBDW and Fiction. I think that 1v2 on PewPewU, even though it wasn't perfect, like they still got 52%, were able to close off the stock shortly after. A lot of stuff has looked pretty good.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Kevin was waiting right there. In those scenarios, it's really not worth it going for the edge guard unless you can guaranteed secure the kill, and it's like, you know, the percentage is in your favor. Alright, green team with stage control.
Yeah.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Ooh, great shine.
So what has changed from iBDW and Fiction this game from the last one? Is it literally just the platforms? Like, what goals are they executing on that are allowing them to kind of look a little bit closer in this game?
I feel like mainly the punish game is like more evenized on this game.
Yeah.
I think that's the main factor. But it also does look like they are playing much more like close together. And making it harder for QFAT to, like, you know, get these team combos started. Because Fox is so fast at interrupting.
See, I feel like that could have been, if he was ready for it and they had like called it a little bit earlier, that's like a quicker up air. But they still clear both out, and it's 3-1. Yeah, this is going to have to be a huge play from SFAT, but it's 2 Foxes.
Any minute we're about to start the completed Star League National Finals for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's over at the side stage. If you want to watch the best teams in the country go at.
Azabeth. Now, in that scenario, you just take the ledge and let the person on stage take care of it.
Yep.
But yeah, they had like a 3-1 stock advantage. Didn't really matter at that time, but stuff like that is stuff that can come back to haunt you.
Yeah. This is kind of huge, though. This proves that they don't need PewPewU to lose 2 stocks in 20 seconds to win the game. They can kind of win the longer, drawn-out games, get themselves into the 2v1 at the end, and then close it out. So if I'm, CLG, I'm actually deeply sweating right now because you've expended different kinds of play styles, and now you're seeing that iBDW and Fiction can mix it up as well.
Yeah, I would say that was their best game across both sets.
Right.
By far. So, yeah, they're sitting pretty there right now. 2-1. 2-1.
Yeah. We could be looking at a world in like 10 minutes where SFAT and PewPewU come in third of the doubles tournament. I don't
know when they...
It's been a while.
Yeah. Since they've only lost like one tournament in like the past year plus.
Yeah. All right, let's see if iBDW and Fiction can close it out.
Oh my god.
The double. Oh, he couldn't get there in time. He gets burned. I love that they both landed in shield. They're like, we know that we are cheating death right here. Oh, I can't believe he went for the side B.
No.
Yeah. 2 little recovery choices where they could have helped each other. They could have probably helped themselves if they had made a different choice.
Yeah, Fiction losing 2 stocks pretty quickly at the start of this match. Yeah, got to be careful attacking Foxes on platform. Shield Drop Shine is so quick.
Right. See, this looks more like a... Well, we're still not even at the first stocks gone for SFAT or PewPewU. Holy moly. It feels like nothing is sticking, you know? You do all these setups that are 90% of the way there, but then by the time you're ready to close off the last 10%, SFAT's on top of you.
Yeah. And they got that pretty early kill in iBDW as well with that grab up smash. Like, I feel like against PewFat, like, not often in teams do you mash, but against PewFat it really is worth it because SFAT will charge that up smash. Kind of expecting you not to mash. And can't blame him, because no one does.
Yeah. Dude, they're kind of destroying them. This is the largest lead I think we've seen across both of the sets. They look good. They're getting good edge guards. They're throwing themselves off the stage with hopeless abandon, or reckless abandon. Yeah, that's the classic, the down throw.
Yeah. That time, though, he didn't get the up smash right away, but what I liked there was that SFAT recognized that he was not on time, so he waited, and then he got the up smash on the tech in place.
Yeah.
That's such an important thing in Smash, when people land on the ground or on the platform, that you often see people committing right away, and if they're not on time, they will miss their move, often the opponent tech in place, and they get punished, you know? But that time, SFAT recognized that he was late, he waited, and he acted.
And what did he get? He gets a game 5 to decide who's going to go and fight Plup and Mewtwo King. And where's the place where the fates will be decided? We got the Hover Dreamland. So what does Dreamland bring if they were to go there?
Honestly, the main thing it brings is traditionally Marth being weak on the stage. You get a lot of room to work with, but honestly, I don't even think they necessarily want all that room.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll kind of go back to Battlefield, like we said, the comfort pick for Game 5 that they did in the last set. Although that was, I think, Game 3 or 4.
Like, as we talked about in the first set when they played, Kevin's or PewPewU's survivability is so good that I don't really feel like Dreamland is necessarily where they want to go. Like, executed a perfect game plan against PewFat, Dreamland can be good, but I feel like it's one of the harder stages to play great at against them.
Yeah. So
like small little details going wrong can really swing the match on that stage.
It looks like it is Dreamland. So they're hoping for the good execution. They're putting their money on trying to prevent PewPewU from being the tank. This is good pressure at the beginning of the game, but like that's the problem, right? With Marth, how are you going to gimp him at early percents when you can't commit to going off stage?
Yeah, you gotta really be careful. Like sometimes, like you do have enough time to go off stage, but it's very important to like pick your spots right. Can your opponent interrupt you or not? That's like one of the main things to look at. Oop.
Okay, green team kind of on that that Eye of the Tiger look. Coming out really strong at first. In the 1v2 versus PewPewU, he takes a little bit of damage, but nothing too destructive as SFAT respawns. Yeah.
Such a good conversion, and that kills.
That's huge.
Yeah, down tilt up air.
Right, this is the template that has won them every single game, which is attack PewPewU. Oh, another one. I feel like they're just so vicious this game. They feel like so energized. I don't know what they were talking to each other or what they said. I don't know if the Dreamland tree, if they're like Lorax in the building. Oh.
The dunk.
That was a high dunk. PewPewU returning to the ledge. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be SFAT that kind of makes the recovery in this game because PewPewU is just so far behind. He's almost on his last stock. Even SFAT getting bullied. This is a complete reversal of the last game. SFAT and PewPewU now are both on their last stocks. They have 6 to take from iBDW and Fiction.
Yeah, they have to pull something crazy to turn this around.
I mean, they have team combos that can kill Foxes like in a second, right? Just a couple moves, and SFAT starting off the show.
That's one. I think for Fiction and iBDW now, the important thing is to not get ahead of themselves. Like, you know, slow, steady, take it easy, do not overcommit.
Yeah.
If they play like that, it should be game. It should be game. A lot of comebacks happen due to the person or team having the advantage.
Oh, he teched it! On the right side of the stage, that could be a game-deciding play, but PewPewU makes it back one more time. I don't know how SFAT saves this. Smart from PewPewU, he makes it back.
Dude, this is actually closing up a little bit.
It's just a little bit. It's still 4 stocks to 2. Oh, the up tilt. He didn't sweet spot the ledge. Now PewPewU has to defend SFAT. SFAT diving in. He's just keeping with the game plan. Yeah, but PewPewU is taking so long. This is looking incredibly grim, and it's iBDW and Fiction with the most unlikely victory. They look good in their first set, but like it ended strong for CLG. We came in here and we were like, we saw them play earlier today. Like CLG looks like the better team. I don't know what happened, but at the beginning, I feel like CLG came in and didn't come in hot. They came in with a lack of momentum. They brought it back, and then iBDW and Fiction just turned on the win switch.
Yeah, that was a completely different set from them. I do feel like PewPewU didn't play as clean in their loser set, but I think Fiction and iBDW, they both played more clean from an executional standpoint, and they also played much more like a team.
So that means our I think that's the only 2 teams left.
Yeah.
Our Mewtwo King and Plup, and then Fiction and iBDW. That's just continuing, like we mentioned this way back when, this year of Fiction and iBDW climbing the ranks in like every aspect of the game. They're doing better in singles. They're doing better than doubles. They're taking gods down in the top 10. I'm really impressed with that win. CLG hasn't gotten 3rd place in probably more than a year. It might have even been 2 years.
Yeah, no, I sincerely can't remember last time it happened, because I think, like it's way before SmashCon 2018 at the very least.
Yeah, holy moly.